Hey guys, in this video we're going to be taking a quick look at 3 different entry-level wireless microphone systems. So Amy, what have you got there?
So I'm mic'd up with the Sennheiser XSW-D kit. It's recently come out, very recently actually. Yeah. It's a nice small kit. This is obviously just a transmitter, so that's what you can hear me talking with at the moment, and you are using
something that's slightly bigger and also slightly older. I mean, I've had this for maybe like 4 or 5 years. It's the RØDELink. And it was pretty much the first entry-level wireless system that I've, began to use day in, day out. And then moving on, we've got something that's really new, and that's this tiny thing.
It is.
Believe it or not, this is a wireless microphone system.
This is the full kit, obviously. So yes. That's just the. This is the transmitter.
She knows the product well. So this is the RØDE Wireless GO.
Yep.
And we're comparing these 3 because, and we're saying they're all entry level because they're all sort of similar price point, aren't they?
They are indeed, yeah. So the RØDELink and the Sennheiser are at the moment, when this is filmed, exactly the same price. The RØDE GO, a little bit less expensive, but it doesn't come with a lavalier microphone. So once you've added that on, around the same sort of price.
Yeah, they're all sub £300. Yeah. So we've come outside and the weather is...
It's really bad.
It's not great, is it? It's actually quite horrific. I feel like we're very underdressed for being out here.
We have been huddling under a tree for a while now.
Yeah,
it caught us when we were too far away.
Yeah, and we waited for a while as well.
We have waited for a while.
It's literally been about 2 days since we recorded that piece of camera. So before we do some sort of distance operating tests, first thing I want to say is that all of these mics run off the 2.4 gigahertz frequency band, which basically means that you can use it worldwide. It's open, license free. So yeah, they should work pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
The only downside to that is that they run on the license-free, open 2.4 gigahertz frequency band, which means that it is more susceptible to interference because that's what, most things that connect to Wi-Fi run off that.
Especially inside.
Yes, especially inside. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to get you to run out there, away from the shelter of this tree in the lovely rain.
We're going to get me to go, are we, first?
Yeah, I mean ladies first. I'm a gentleman, of course.
You can't see it, but it's chucking it down.
You'll be all right. Worry about it later. So you've got the XSW-D on still,
I've got that on, yeah, and I've got Strava in my pocket, which I'm going to set up. It's got the GPS, so we know exactly how far away I've gone. Before
we cut out, I think the XSW-D is meant to run up to 75 metres line of sight, they say. So we shall see how we get on.
I mean, we're in an open field, so should get 75 out of this.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, good luck with that.
Thanks. Right, off I go.
See you later.
And here we go. So, walking backwards.
I can still hear you, all good?
Still hear me all good?
All
Fantastic.
Good. I'm just not going to tell her when it cuts out. Let's get rid of Amy.
Stunning. Can't hear a word Chris is saying.
Nothing to worry about, it's all good.
Nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
That makes me think there's a tree behind me.
Bye, Amy. Nice knowing you.
So.
Stop!
Ah, and he's lost me. Okay.
Okay, so next up is the RØDELink, or the filmmaker kit as it's more commonly known. Now, like I say, this is the oldest system out of the 3. It's the biggest, but also it has, on paper, the biggest range. I think off the top of my head, it's about 100 meters. And now I'm sure you're going to hear a lot of wind. We're not using any wind protection. Always use protection, guys. On this mic, it's purely just a test for the range, so do bear with us with that. It's the very end. We good? Can you hear me?
Cutting a little bit, yeah.
Wow, well, we're at the very end of the field. I'm going to see how far we've gone, but yeah, I mean, even just looking at the distance now, Amy is so far away, she's a dot. Okay, it's the last ones, it's the RØDE Wireless GO.
It is.
I don't particularly want to walk all that way again.
No.
I'm kind of hoping that the range really sucks on these things. So just because whoever does go, it's not as far. I think they're rated at 70 meters.
Okay, so this should be the least out of all of them.
Yes, so it's only 5 less than what the Sennheiser XSW-Ds were rated at.
But they got 140,
yeah, so I mean, yeah, so shall we play rock, paper, scissors for it?
Yeah, all right then.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
1, 2, 3, go. Yes! I got in your head.
No, you're going. Okay, so we've started the workout. Chris is, this is a workout for me, what are you talking about? Chris is on the camera, so I'm walking away. The mic pack is here on me, so I'm going to walk sort of this way because we've been holding the other mic packs up, to be fair to them. So on the downside, that does mean The wind is coming from behind me, which means my hair, what I can see on the kind of small RXO screen, has gone absolutely mental. Oh, he's lost me, he's lost me. Okay, so where did we get to? Let's open this up.
So I'm finally starting to dry off now from being outside in that
Speak
horrible rain.
My trainers are still
soaking wet.
wet.
You chose those shoes. You saw the weather report. I don't know why you wore trainers.
I know, I was on the plane by the time I saw it. It was too late.
You win some, you lose some. So let's talk about the power management side of these wireless packs. So the XSW-D.
XSW-D, USB-C in, it's got an internal non-changeable battery.
Yeah.
And you get 5 hours of charge time off a full charge for this.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Pretty good.
5 hours, yeah. RØDE Wireless GO. It's very similar. They've got internal non-removable rechargeable batteries.
USB-C for both of those.
USB-C again. And runtime is rather impressive, right?
7 hours.
7 hours. How is my phone running out of battery before this does? Look at the size of it. And just to give you a bit of context, this is the size of my phone. That's an iPhone 8 Plus, and that is the size of one of the mic packs.
Good. 7
Crazy.
hours.
Super light as well, actually.
Yeah.
And then the RØDELink. This is the only one that doesn't have a rechargeable battery internally.
Yep.
Runs off AA batteries.
Yep, which of course you could have rechargeable ones. If
Yeah,
you
you can have
wanted to.
rechargeable ones. So it's very hard for us to tell you the runtime off this because it depends on how good those batteries are. But typically, we found that we get a full day normally, a full day's shoot just with the one set of batteries on there. So now that power management is out of the way, let's talk about controls. It's going to be quite a long segment for you, Amy, with the XSW-D.
XSW-D. I'll just take the deep breath. On and off. Mute. Pairing.
Whoa, what?
Oh my God. Gosh.
That is a big list.
I don't know how I made it through.
So the XSW-D only has the one physical button on there,
does, yep.
and it has the one LED light. That button turns it on and off. You hold it down, that puts it into pairing mode.
Yeah.
You press it once quickly, and that's mute, and that's it.
It's a very plug and play type scenario with the XSW-D.
Yeah, their whole thing with that system is that it's like sort of self-managed. You just plug and play and don't worry about it.
And most of the time that works pretty well.
The RØDE Wireless GO has a built-in screen on the receiver, same as the RØDELink actually, not the same screen, but they both have screens.
Yep.
And on there you'll see the battery life, you'll see your signal strength, your audio level, but also you can set the output gain from each of these, going into your camera, which gives you that element of control, because on the XSW-Ds you don't get any control about the actual audio level, which seems a bit alien, because obviously it's drilled into you in video that put it on manual, and then you can't.
I mean, it's always worked pretty well for us. The last 2 or 3 reviews we've done, we've used these quite a bit, and we've not had many problems. There's only been a couple of times where we've had some peaking, not at the camera end, at the mic pack end. We've had a little bit of peaking, but it's been minimal, to be fair to the kit.
I'd probably say it's worked like 95% of the time, it's worked spot on.
Yeah.
Now, it could just be the environment that we're filming in, obviously things change, so it's hard to replicate that issue. But on these mic packs, at least you have that sort of control at the receiver end, just to knock it down a bit before it goes into your camera. So what have you thought about these mic? What are you leaning towards?
I don't think there's a wrong answer. Personally, for my own personal use, I'd probably go for these purely because
just because they're new.
They're new.
Always about the new things.
Great runtime.
Yeah.
USB-C, which is the same as the XSW-D. I mean, I have an XSW-D kit, which I use for WEX, which I've been really, really impressed with, but I do like that you've got the screen. For me, the internal microphone is fantastic, because we often do things like TPS, the photography show, you're doing, a lot of expos all the time.
She doesn't know what I get up to.
Oh, I do. MPS.
Yeah, the media production show. Jeez.
But with that internal microphone, obviously so easy to just take out a little compact camera, stick that on you, and you're ready to go, which is really nice. Like vlogging and stuff.
Yeah, and also like if you're doing like an event or like a wedding, instead of having to put lavs on people, you could just put this as it is on the altar, and you're gonna, because it's omnidirectional mic, then you can hear obviously everything that's going on.
Yeah, I mean it's not
an amazing
most professional sound quality in the world.
It's not an amazing mic, but it's
cleaner than a camera mic.
Yeah, actually, I'd definitely use it. Yeah. It's miles better than the camera mic.
And then the RØDELink, it's just sort of always there, isn't it? It's just like
you've not got anything nicer to say.
No, I know. It's
always there, lurking in the background. No, please use me.
I think that's a good thing to say about it, because obviously we've had these. I mean, I've had a set of these for same as you, like 4 or 5 years, not used as extensively, but it just always works.
Yeah.
It's just
They're solid,
a good kit. Sometimes it's bulky. The clip on the back's a bit flimsy, things like that. But it does just seem to work. You never have many problems with it cutting out because obviously it's got a great range.
Yeah.
And it has the lock.
Yeah, so it has a locking mechanism on that 3.5mm jack input. Same with the XSW-D, but the RØDE Wireless GO doesn't. So that means if you present and just, pulls it ever so slightly, it might come out. Which is it's a bit annoying because surely it isn't hard to make a locking mechanism.
I mean, I get maybe, they're trying to go for that
slim
fit, but surely that's just a little nice thing that would have been good there. I mean, we haven't used it enough to know if it's going to continually come out, or anything like that.
Just but worth noting, isn't it?
It's just worth, noting if that could be a problem.
What is quite nice, actually, do you want to put this on? Is that out of the box with the RØDE Wireless GO, you get a little windjammer. Now, obviously outside when we were doing those tests, we didn't have any windjammers on. Wow. On our mics, you're entertaining yourself there. It kind of looks like, remember those trolls that you used to get? But it's quite nice that it goes on. I mean, you might lose them. Oh, actually, that was pretty good to be fair. I mean, either that or you're just very weak.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was using outside, and it was pretty breezy out there.
Yeah, so it's nice that you get that included.
It's pretty good.
It's just a shame that it doesn't come with a lav straight from, out the box.
But for the price.
Yeah, for the price. Oh, you touched me, that's weird. But I would say it's hard for us to comment on the audio quality of all these mics because it really depends on the lav that you put into them.
It does.
With the XSW-D, you could connect Sennheiser's, flagship lavalier on there. It's going to cost you a lot more than the actual system itself, but it'll give you amazing audio quality. So it's really hard for us to comment on that. It's more about the usability.
Using the Sennheiser mics that we're currently using, which are the ones that you would get with the XSW-D kit.
The ME2.
The ME2. I would say these are pretty similar.
Yeah.
Do you prefer that one?
I like the form factor of that. I like that it's rechargeable. I actually prefer the RØDELink only because I have that manual control of my audio output gain.
Sure. But sound quality wise is the one you prefer. So similar, right?
Yeah.
So that's probably not as good a sound quality from what we've seen.
No.
But it has so many other things that bulk up why it's a good mic. So it's really about what you want.
Yeah, as a generalization, you put the same mic on these two packs, and I think they're pretty, they're pretty square. With the RØDELink, it might not be as good, but we're talking about minute differences.
It is minute.
When you're not working on Hollywood blockbusters and you're doing
I
vlogging or something like that.
People buying this aren't buying it.
No, they use that. No, they use this on Saving Private Ryan. The beta
just
model.
everyone had that.
It's on film that was a long time ago. I don't know why I picked that one. There are other films available.
The older films.
I've not been to the cinema for a while. Is that not showing still? So I mean, it really depends on what you look for in a mic kit. What is nice with these ones, the XSW-D, so it's modular.
True, yeah.
So they do versions with a 1/4-inch jack, plug it into a guitar, an XLR, and also the 3.5mm that we've got here. So if you're growing your system, that's a really good
And if you're doing anything in music, because obviously with filming, music is a big part of that industry.
Yeah.
If you are doing more towards the music side of things, XSW-D is probably a good shout for you.
Yeah. And if you don't want to spend too much money but want something that's compact, portable, still good.
Vlogging,
RØDE Wireless GO. And if you want something that's
hardy, all the time.
Yeah, they just work and they've got a great range.
Yeah.
So if you've got any questions, do pop them in the comments and we'll try and get back to you. If you've got any positive comments about us, lovely personalities, yours truly, mainly me, then do put them too. If you've got anything negative, mainly of Amy, put that as well, but not for me, please. But if you've got any questions, pop them in the comments. Tell us what you prefer, what you think about these systems, or what you're using. We want to know as well. Yeah, be interesting to know what everyone's feeling about this sort of coming into the system packages that you can get, coming into the system packages. I was getting there, wasn't I? I think she means entry level, but that's what I was getting. Okay. There's that negative comment you were talking about. Everyone get in there now. But no, it's really interesting for us to see the differences between these systems because they're not always the most obvious, but it's once you've used them for a while, you start to notice things. But obviously you can give us a call, send us an email as well. You can pop into any of our stores, and we'll try our best to help you out. Cheers.